you're back from your holiday, and first thing, it was a tough game against Glebe, but eventually I think we got what we deserved.
Yeah, I feel a draw was a fair result. We didn't really get control of the game for the first 75 minutes, and it was maybe Glebe just sort of dropping back a little bit too deep and just allowed us to get a bit of pressure up. And yeah, thankfully, we see a lot of times last season we would have lost that one, so to get something out of the game was good.
Yeah, I think it was a positive. We kept going, didn't we? Yeah, right. So and again, the squad itself is sort of settling down now. We get to know the new players and everything else. But the first 11 wasn't necessarily settled, because again, you had to jumble out with your back three. And in other games, you had to bring other people in as well.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a tricky one. We didn't originally have a fixture schedule, because I think it was FA Vars Day? I'm not even sure,
yeah.
or FA Cup Day, sorry. So Sidge booked a weekend away, and Harry Hudson pulled out in the warm-up. So yeah, a little bit of a makeshift back three, although I don't mean that disrespectfully. Mo's done really well in pre-season. Ron, as we know from back in the last season, never lets us down. So I didn't really have too much hesitation putting them in, but and I don't actually think that was necessarily the reason that we struggled, but we just had too many players that had an off day. I think we were poor on the ball. Glebe pressed us quite aggressively, and we weren't quick enough or clever enough to adapt our strategy.
Keep on. And yeah, because if you ask me, it's shown how strong the squad is though. Okay, it's not great from the point of view of, we're jiggling around, but you've got players who come in and it doesn't win, because those three had a good game.
Exactly.
You know, all the way we started the season, we're looking solid at the back, really comfortable. You know, you've got Mo's had a few games and he's played brilliantly. Actually, Ron comes in, so I don't think you can say the defence is weak. It's probably our strongest part, I think.
I just feel like I want to respect the squad at the end of the day. You know, if I change the formation just because one player ain't with us, what does that send a message to the guys that are training week in, week out? I think we have to trust these boys. As you said, I don't think anyone let us down. It was just, we couldn't get going on the day, but thankfully what we were able to do was roll the dice, change the formation, bring some subs on, and the reason we changed the formation was because we could see a weakness with Glebe that we thought we could exploit. And I actually said to Jack Gallagher, I said, you know, I'm going to give you a good run, and I know you're going to get me a goal, which, you know, last season, let's be honest, we probably wouldn't have pulled Trevor off if we were searching for a goal.
That's very true, because it's that bit like you said, the first half wasn't great, but the second half, I think we turned that game round. And you know, but it looks like we were just pressing and pressing. But it felt a bit like, oh, we're just not going to get a goal today, it's going to be one of those days. But then, like I say, you made the subs and they made the impact.
I think we had our opportunities. I mean, obviously Reggie's goal came from a ball over the top. He outrun the centre half, ran the keeper, goal. That was pretty much a blueprint that we knew was going to be possible. We then had him go through in exactly the same scenario again. The goalkeeper's handballed it outside the box. That should be a straight red card, which would have had a massive impact.
Yeah,
on the game.
we got pictures of previous. That's just, he's banged on his arm.
I mean, diabolical refereeing. Can't say any different to that, or the linesman. He was a nice guy, but that's not the point. Reg then went through again from another ball over the top. So the blueprint was there for us of what we needed to do, but we just weren't able to do it consistently enough. We got a little bit caught trying to play too many short passes in our own defensive third, which Glebe were quick to jump on. Fair play to them. You know, Jamie Philpott, still one of the best goal scorers in the league. Right handful, and yeah, made our own lives difficult, I think.
Yeah, but I think we've got to look and say, yeah, it wasn't a great game, like I said, we made it difficult. But overall, I think you can see that you've changed the way we play. So we actually play as a team now. We're attacking numbers and the guys are working. So it's like, we haven't got any superstars, but we are building a team, I think.
Well, it's good you see that. We've had a little bit of a change of personnel, had a little bit of a change of emphasis on how we're trying to do things. It's such an early day. It's hard to know where we're at, because I feel, I don't mean this disrespectfully, but I don't feel we've played a team yet who are likely to finish in the top 6. And I feel like until we get another 10 games in, we won't really know where we're at. But we're were reasonably happy. We were disappointed to lose to Punjab. I know I wasn't there, but from the position we were in, to draw, let alone lose, was really disappointing. But Punjab are very good. They're very resilient. They don't ever give up, and we need to learn those lessons, because I just don't want to be that unlucky team this year. You know, I don't want you guys saying you was all over him. You know, I want to be the lucky one. I want to be the one that nicks it.
Well, I think, well, proof of them is we just did what you said. So,
yeah.
no, we were determined and kept on to the end.
Exactly, and that was really, really pleasing, because how many last-minute winners did you see last season for us?
Yeah, not many.
No,
It was more how many goals did we concede in the last minute.
Exactly.
But I think, and then look, we've got to look forward to the Russell game now, but I think it sort of sets us up nicely, because in a way, because last season we won quite comfortably. Let's be honest, they won, you know. But this season it's going to be a much tougher derby. Because I think both teams are changing, improving, and much closer than they were.
I'm not sure we won too comfortably, to be completely truthful with you, but we managed to win both times, and I guess that's all that matters when people look back on it. I feel Rustall, on paper at least, because I haven't seen them play, but on paper I feel like they're a better squad than they were last year. I'm sure Jimmy would say the same. And obviously we're away, so yeah, I'm not scared of it. I'm not looking at it that we're the underdogs. I think we're both sides that are both capable of winning, and it's going to be about who brings their best performance on the day, and maybe needs a bit of luck, maybe needs a bit of quality, but it should be a good game.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed it will be.
Yes.
And we get the result.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.